How does Parent Plus Loan Bankruptcy Discharge work? Imagine being overwhelmed by student debt that feels impossible to escape. Parent Plus loans can be tough to get rid of, but there are ways to potentially discharge them through bankruptcy. Let's walk through how that process actually works. Parent Plus loans are federal loans parents take out to help pay for their child's education. Usually, these loans are difficult to discharge through bankruptcy because courts see them as a responsibility that should be repaid. But it is possible if you meet strict conditions. To do so, you need to file what is called an adversary proceeding, which is a separate lawsuit within your bankruptcy case. In this lawsuit, you must prove that repaying the loan would cause what is called undue hardship. This is a high standard to meet. Most courts use the Brunner test to decide if undue hardship exists. The test asks if you cannot maintain a minimal standard of living if forced to repay, if your financial situation is likely to continue for a long time, and if you have made good faith efforts to pay back the loan. Recently, a new process has been introduced involving an attestation form submitted to the Department of Justice. This form helps you demonstrate that repaying the loan would cause undue hardship. If the Department of Justice agrees, your loan can be discharged without a full court trial. If they do not agree, you can continue with the adversary proceeding and argue your case in court. Besides bankruptcy, there are other ways to get Parent Plus loans forgiven or discharged. For example, if you work in qualifying public service jobs, you might qualify for public service loan forgiveness. If you become permanently disabled, you could qualify for a total and permanent disability discharge. And if the parent or the student who took out the loan passes away, the loan can be discharged due to death. It's important to note that Parent Plus loans are not eligible for income-driven repayment plans like other federal student loans. This limits options for managing payments outside of discharge or forgiveness programs. After a bankruptcy discharge, getting new Parent Plus loans can be tricky because a recent discharge is seen as a negative credit event. Lenders usually look back 5 years for such events. Building good credit over time or having a creditworthy cosigner might help you qualify for future loans. In summary, discharging Parent Plus loans through bankruptcy is difficult but not impossible. It requires proving undue hardship through a legal process. Exploring all forgiveness options and consulting a professional can help you navigate this complex area and find the best solution for your situation.